Hey everyone, welcome back to Billy Bumbum, where we've been this stuff. Sentences. We've been solving a whole bunch of cool puzzles. We've been going branch by branch, that's why I've decided to do things instead of numerical order. So now we're on this branch along here. We're going to do 18 next. Yeah, a whole bunch of really cool puzzles we're finding. Oh, look at this one. Very simple setup. I see what you're going for. I see exactly what you're going for. I think I've got exactly the solution. Check me out. The power of visualization. It's just immediately solved in my head. That was fun. I just saw where the blocks had to go. I was like, okay, well, if that's going to happen, then I gotta roll like that. 20. I wonder how the naming is done. Oh, sorry, the numbering. Okay, well, either you're not moving, or you're going down, or you're going up. So you're probably going up. In which case, we're probably going around the back of that wall, right? Yeah. Why? I don't know. It's interesting that these are double walkable paths. What does that imply? Almost makes me feel like what's actually happening is I mean, that might be happening. You're going there. But then I need a... Ooh, am I pushing that block to the right? How would that ever happen? That can't happen. I'd have to push that right and then down or something. I'd have to push it against an object each time. Hold on, but now I'm suspicious. I'm very suspicious. But I didn't. Let's just push you this way and then see what problems we face then. Oh, a lot of problems. Okay. Yeah, a lot of problems. Right? Well, because what's going to happen? You're going to go down and hit that, and then how are you going right? There's an interesting route to do here. Like, maybe that block's not even relevant. It's got to be relevant. Or I'm just like skipping it out. No. It's clearly going... Oh, no. Oh, I see exactly what we're doing. I see exactly what we're doing. We're doing this. 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 You're going there. We're going back around this way. We're hitting you to the right. Ta-da! And my butt is facing the right way. Lovely. These are really good puzzles. It's actually pretty impressive. La 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 la. Okay. 21. Okay, one of them has to go there. Which one could it be? It could be. I think the one thing it wants me to think is it's going to be the one in the middle. That's not going to be the one in the middle. It's going to be this one, like this, and then down or something. Really? No, it's this. I see exactly what we're doing. There we go. Neat. I took a slightly different route. Oh yeah, and that route required pushing 2 blocks in there, so it wasn't taking the single block gap, it was the 2 block gap. That's neat. Very neat. Oh no, both branches are the same length. I guess we'll do the one with the lower number. That's how I pick which level I'm doing. Okay, I sort of recognize this one, maybe? We are clearly leaving exactly 5. Ooh. So we might be doing something like this to make sure we leave the right number of gaps. Or this. So that's 3 over there. So that's 3, there's 1 in the middle, that's 4. So we need 1 other one to be gone. So maybe I'm doing something like this. Except also ending up the right way around. Wait, so that's fine. That leaves one more. And that's the right orientation. Okay. So then get across here without losing any. Without losing any. That's gonna lose one. I can like double back on some of those, but not this one. Okay. So I can double back on these two. But not those two. That's fine. Is that? That's not good. What other routes do I have through here? This is almost certainly what I'm doing, right? I don't see any other options. Unless I could have avoided dropping one earlier. Which is probably the thing, now that I think about it. If I step on that, I don't want to step on it again. So I can't step on that. So I'm either going like back and forth here, or I'm going back and forth here. Okay, neither of those works, in which case we'll do something different earlier. Like not dropping either of those. Is that feasible? That's going to drop them. But I can back and forth here if I want to. Backing and forthing there doesn't do anything. In fact, backing and forthing never does anything. Neither of them has been dropped. Maybe I have to do something even earlier. I could believe it. Or maybe I just don't drop one of those. Holy moly. Oh, I just... Yeah, I think it's vaguely interesting that this is a walkable space. Maybe I'm going through there first. Backing and forthing doesn't do anything there. What's I'm doing this? Oh no, it's the wrong way around. Okay. Again, wrong way around. I don't know if it's possible to end it up here the other way around at all. So this is one where the dice mechanics actually do matter quite a lot, which makes it even more concerning than the others. I keep ending up that way around, but downwards. I think I'm always going to end up with butt upwards, aren't I? Yeah. In which case, okay. I might have to do that, in which case there's 3 there. And then to get through here, without losing any, I wonder if I'm like going back at some point. Ooh. Now I've lost 6, so I'm never going to fill this back in again. So that cannot be good, right? Assuming they're going along that corridor, which they are. That cannot be good. This can be good, but I'm stuck. I'm just going to end up repeating the same thing. I don't remember what I did though. Like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I had no way through here without having to drop some, right? Maybe. There's no way I'm pushing any of these back, right? Oh, maybe I am. Oh, maybe okay, maybe the trick is that I'm not making that many gaps or something. But then that also requires me to get there in the right orientation. Like, what? Hold on, so 5 are gone right now. Maybe we just do nothing. No, we don't do nothing. Those are the 2 routes I can take. I can do some winding, but then I start to lose some of the things. If I keep winding, I end up the right way around. But this is clearly bad. Yep. Okay, how do I lose 2 less things? 2 fewer. That gets rid of all 3 at the start. Is there some way I can avoid that? Back and forth never does anything, except it gets rid of blocks. It doesn't do anything to my orientation. So if I ever want to get rid of a block though, that's a good way of doing it. So what's my route through here that works? It's the one where I loop around, right? Oh. Yeah, and if I loop around the other way... Also. Okay, and that only got rid of 2. Interesting. And then what's my thing here that I can do? I think that's what I wanted before, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, and then get rid of 1 here. Do I just loop again? 5. That feels good. 1, 2, no, that's 6 now. Hold on, loop the other way? Yeah, because then I only hit 1 of them once. Okay, I see, that's what this is about. This, there we go. And we're done. Ta-da! Okay. Whew, that was tricky to figure out. Tricky, tricky puzzles. 32. Will we finish this world today if they're that tricky? Okay. Wait, are those more grey than I'm used to? Those are more grey, aren't they? Do they last even longer? I mean, the obvious thing is like this, but it's obviously not this. What is this gonna be? What? Okay, I clearly have to send... Oh, this looks horrendous. This looks actually horrendous. I think we're doing something like that, and then one of them's going up, and then going that way. And then one of them's going here, and then with the other 4 we can do put those in place. And how am I pushing that upwards without... Oh no, one's going down as well, okay. So, 1 up, and that way. Oh, what... We have to do that, that's the beginning start. Beginning start, sure. Maybe it's here we go up. We can always go back. No, it's not. Okay, hold on. We're doing this. We're pushing down. And we're going to go back there later. And then we're going to push this one up. No. What am I saying? I mean, maybe? I have to push that as well. It's something like this, except I need to be able to go back and get that one. Which obviously isn't happening. But yeah, okay. So something like that. I'm not pushing it, so there's obviously this island down here, but I'm not pushing against that because there has to be more stuff above it. So it has to be pushed against there. But is it possible I'm also like doing something like this? No, because I'd never get access to that again. So if one of them's going against there, do I want to go push it now? Maybe I want to do this, go push it. Push twice, yeah, I get it. We get it in line with the next thing, we go and push that. Then we do this, push those 2, push that one, very neat. And then presumably, yeah, how do these work? These look darker, right? Oh, these are just, they never change, okay. This is to let me orient the right way. This is why I don't like dice rolling. There we go. I feel like that could have just been set up to be the right way around, like the other puzzles. It feels like that one hasn't had the ending done in a nice way, like some of the other puzzles have, where you're just like automatically the right orientation. It feels like it could have been though, right? Because I think everything was pretty forced before that. Maybe some slight variation, but... Look at this. What is this? Okay, so block all of them. Is it just a case? Like, what else could I be doing except just like pushing and then pushing? Maybe this is a silly gimmick where I do this a few times. It's not just a silly gimmick, unless, well, because one of them I don't mind seeing. But it minds seeing me. Okay, so I think that's what this is about. Oh, but is there some place where something weird could even happen? Because, like, but I'm only ever pushing things vertically, sorry, along these platforms. They can never affect each other. I was just thinking, like, maybe I skipped one for some reason? Oh yeah, maybe I do. It was about figuring out which one allows me to be in the right orientation at the end, but am I not in the same orientation? I'm in exactly the same orientation. Okay, so how do I end up in a different orientation at the end, I guess is the interesting question here. Because if I'm just going down and back up, that doesn't change me at all. Huh. That is interesting. So then the crux of this puzzle is, how do I be here and have none of them see me? I guess? Oh, and actually the placement of the portal implies that, no, I am actually going to be just doing this, right? So they need to all be blocked, okay. So it's just block them all. And it's just like which combination does that, I think. Yeah, okay, I get it. So which combination has that effect? Well, so that one can be blocked by this. Okay, that's it, right? Neat. Very neat. Cool. It's a little combination lock. Ta-da! Well, not a combination lock, something else. A bit like one, I guess. It's like a keypad that I had to press the right numbers on. It was like 2 and 4 or 2 and 3 or something. A two-digit access code. Oh, this is similar but different. What tricks did I think about the previous one that I thought might be relevant? Oh look, I can also go further. Oh, I have 2 choices each one. Oh no. So I might be doing that or I might be leaving it. Oh my gosh, that's horrendous. Okay, I can see that right now I have no way of blocking the first laser. Oh, I do. No, I do, because I could go and do it with... So we did that. Maybe we do 1, 1, 2. Then that's unlocked. Wait, am I not good? No, because I do have to push at least 1 on each. Okay. So what's my other way of blocking the one at the end? The other way of blocking one at the end is to not disturb... Okay, so I think I'm doing 2 on the first one. Maybe skipping the second one? That's good, and then push this one. Oh no, I can't skip the second one, I have to push one. Interesting. So you're going to be there. I can block this, and then I can push one more on here, right? No, because then that's unblocked. Somebody has to block the last one. But if I push it all here, it's not going to be blocked again. Okay. So I'm leaving 2. No, but I can't leave them. Hold on. Yeah, oh, okay. So the first one... No. Oh, and I need a cube at the end as well. That's fascinating. Okay. If I have to be pushing one down all of them, how on earth do I... Oh, I see. I see. At some point we are doing... Oh, ooh, okay. We're pushing like this, and again, and again. But obviously not there. Where could that work then? On the one that's got 4. I did this, this, this... No. I was thinking like then if I were able to push again, which I can, but I'll get hurt, then I've got a new thing that blocks the thing. Oh, which I can do. This is amazing. Which I can do if I block the one here, but I don't want that. I don't. Well, maybe I don't necessarily mind if there are 2. But like at this point, I can like push this 3. Oh, no, I can't because then I can't come back. Why do I need to? Oh, I guess I wouldn't do it there anyway. I would do it like here, but still I can't come back. Like I want another way of... What? Like, I want to do that to block the last one, but... Huh? Wait, what orientation do I end up over here? Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to be putting my butt at them. Ever. Okay. So one of them has to be blocking the last one. The last laser. Either by me just leaving one where it is, but that can't be true because... Oh, that can be true. That can be true. I see. Because I can do something like this, and then push that into that hole. Yeah, okay. So maybe it's like this, that goes to the end. We leave second one. You push to the end, so we've got you as well. And then can we get these to block each other? Definitely not. Okay. So maybe we skip the middle one, actually. Skip the middle one? No. Oh, not entirely skip. Do that. And then set these up. Yeah, perfect. Yay! Very cool level. I love those little gimmick levels where it's like some very... Some like... It's almost like making a new puzzle out of existing puzzle elements. I love those. Patrick's Parabox had a lot of puzzles like that. And like kind of wormholes had a few of them. Lots of games have them. I think they're always great. Okay. 60. I don't think we're finishing this world today. Am I on top of it? I am on top of a grey thing. Okay. I feel like I've done this one before. I think these are... I've definitely done this one before, but I don't remember the solution. Like, are they going up? No. Well, maybe. Like, up. I think I see. I am putting you there for the other one to hit, right? Is that everything? That might be everything. Do I end up the right way around after rolling around here? Yes. Cool. Whew. Turns out going to a new branch resets the difficulty a bit. That was a new branch, right? Or was it? I don't know. Or maybe it was the last one on the main branch? Oh, no, okay. No, it's just along the main path. Okay. 17. Okay. This is, again, going to be about hitting them against each other in some way. Look at those places where I can double pass. I remember this one as well, I think. Like, you could be going that way. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. I want this. And not that. And then this. And then this. Yep. And presumably I'm the right way around. I am. Lovely. Ta-da! Just do the puzzle and be the right way around by default. Okay, we have access to world 2. Oh, look, the wall goes down. Did that happen in the demo? I'm not sure. Oh, ooh, something's happening. Okay, the dragon has a butt. I am the butt, I guess. You're making notes in invisible ink. Oh dear. What's it say? You just made notes on my butt? Did you draw my butt? Oh, that hill has eyes. Hills have eyes. Curious. Okay, what notes were you making? I guess you're after, like, sense. So maybe you're after my sense now. 19. Oh, we got... Did we ever see this in the demo? Dark grey pushables? Spooky. Okay, well, there's no choice at the beginning. So this is going to become a hole. Ooh, spooky. Okay. Well, clearly now that can't get across, so I think we're doing this? That doesn't make sense. I don't think we're doing that. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do, that does make sense, because then you can go back that way, and we can go back again. That's cool, love it. Very neat. I almost aborted that plan, it was correct. Very neat. I have no idea which of these puzzles I've solved before. So I might be like feeling really good about solving some of them when I've just done it before and my brain is just remembering what I did last time. Are these equal length? They are not, so we're doing the shorter one even though it's the higher numbers. Is that my approach? I don't know if that is my approach. Something like that. What is this? Well, this is horrendous. We are not finishing this world today. Look at this. So this is all double. And we guess we have to push? Like 3 like this? I mean, what's making this not work? I guess how does this need to end? Oh dear, I have to do that and then come back out. Whoa. Suddenly understand what the puzzle wants from me. One of the paths has to be a double, one of the paths has to be not a double. That's really interesting. What a cool idea. I'm just hoping it's not too picky about how I achieve that. It looks like it does. That's why this one has the 6 at the end that I can just rotate forever on, because it allows it to be less picky about how I actually solve this bit. Yeah, this is great. Really neat. Really neat. And I do this, I push that down, and then it gives me the space to roll around the end. And that's a great use of that idea. Oh, in fact, it's the right way around. But like, great use of just allowing me the freedom at the end to rotate however I like. It does sort of make you wonder whether it was ever really necessary for the game to have the rolling as part of it. Like, you could imagine the version of this where you're just sliding around. And it would work pretty much the same. Like, the puzzles would almost work the same in a lot of cases. But, I don't know, it's cool to see the cube rolling around. And you get a little preview of what orientation is going to be in, so that helps a bit. Okay, so we need to block your view and then roll onto that. Okay, so we're going to block your view by pushing the cubes into each. Oh, okay, I see it, I see it. I do see it. Not the whole thing, but something like this. And then I gotta get like past you. And then roll this around. No, I don't, it's not quite like this. It's maybe not far from that though. If only I could get past here like this. Am I doing it the wrong way around? Maybe I'm going for this one first? No, because then that slides off. Okay, so it's definitely that. Definitely pushing you. I'm just going around the outside to leave myself the best space afterwards, I think. Then it's about rolling you and hitting those islands. But without, like, leaving a hole in the floor. I don't mind leaving a hole in the floor there, actually. Yeah, that's totally fine. Okay, and then we've got exactly... Look at those spaces. You see them coming up. There's like little 2x2 spaces that are clearly made for me to roll around the cube. What orientation do I want here? Not this orientation. Maybe this. Yeah, there we go. We do that, and then we're of course going to be the right way around to land on here. If I do something slightly differently, there we go. Ta-da! Very neat. Lots of good puzzles in this game. Tiny palm tree, like a regular palm tree, but tiny. Give to Magic Mikey. Yes, it's a palm. Now you know what a palm is. I remember this joke from the demo. F. There we go. Look, Mikey, I found a palm tree for you. Oh, thank you so much, Willie. This will greatly help my palm reading research. I don't need to be psychic to know that you're a true friend. Thanks. So how are you going to use the palm tree to tell the future? According to Palm Reading 101, the different lines and grooves in this tree can answer the big questions of the universe. Cool, what do the lines of the palm tree say? I'm not sure yet, I only just got the palm tree, I need to practice to better understand the technique. But, wait, I'm having a vision. You'll talk to me later when I've had more time to prepare. Time to think of some phony baloney prophecies to tell me, I bet. What was that? Nothing? Okay. Oh yeah, it shows me my items at the bottom, my collected items. Okay. How many more do I have of this world? Not a huge amount. Let's see how it goes. 35. Okay, we have a gap of... Is it 4? It must be 4, because there are 4 things. Okay. I vaguely see... there's something I'm missing in my vision. My vision's like Mikey. Yeah, they're all going at the top and I'm pushing them along. Okay, yes. We're doing something like this, and like this, and then... like this, maybe. And then you go that way, or afterwards? You can't go afterwards. Okay, so not quite right. Something along these lines. I like what we're doing so far. We want to get them all in that top row for sure. Because there's no other row where I could position 4 to roll that way. And then I think I want you to go that way. Yeah, otherwise you'll be stuck. And this is giving me the freedom to rotate however I like, which is always nice. Is it feasible that I could be pushing... Isn't this what I did? Like this? But then I couldn't push you that way. What would allow me to push you that way? If you were... Could I deal with you earlier? Maybe I deal with you earlier. No. No. Oh yeah, that's cool. That changes things after this bit. Because then those two are positioned on those 2 columns. That's neat. Then you can go up there, and you can go up there. And then we all go this way. Very neat. There we go. Super neat. I'm not gonna keep pushing ahead to try and finish the world. We'll finish it next time. I've got 4 more levels to do. There might be some real stumps in there. Does this like cursor like grab onto a level? Like the dot doesn't, but I guess just being near a level, there's something about it. No, I was thinking like, does it like gravitate when I get there? But I don't think it does. It's just pointing, it's just selecting the one that I'm close to, like fairly close to. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you next time, and we'll probably finish it next time, unless there's a real stumper in these 4. And then I guess we'll find out what the mechanics are in World 2. Do I remember other mechanics? What other mechanics even came up? I actually don't recall. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun. This is very neat. Right, see you next time, folks. Goodbye.